All right. You know, every time you hold the mic in Africa, you have to. In other countries, they know it's working, but in Africa, all right, just please take your seats. So, before I start, I just want to show, by show of hands, who is here for the first time? All right, okay, thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Now, it always interests me because the beginning of the year, the classes are very full. Towards the end of the year, the classes shrink a bit. How has been the economy treating you? All right. So, for me, what makes you succeed is persistence. You have to persistently persist and not give up. All right. So before I start with the 12 rules of money that will make you wealthy, I've got two books that I've got here, which are very key. I've written 6 books, very small books. All right, 1 hour read, 35 pages, 40 pages on specific subject. I'm currently writing 25. I've already written 13 more that are coming on different subjects. This one's totally different. But this one is on self-esteem, and this one is to make somebody who is sleeping. And how do you know you are sleeping? You've got one income or no income. Definitely you are sleeping. You need to read this one. Ask your neighbor, how many incomes do you have? If they've got 0 or 1, they must buy this book. You are sleeping. Because if you've got no income, you are already broke. If you've got 1, you are one moment away from being broke. All right. And the people that were working for the NGO sector a few months ago saw that they thought they were safe. And all of a sudden, they had no job. All right. Okay. So this is how we're going to do this masterclass today. I will present for about 40 minutes or so, and then we have question and answer for about 25 minutes. So while I'm speaking, you can write your answer, your questions down, and when we give you time to answer, please please ask your questions, and we want to answer as many questions as possible. Is that okay? Are you ready? Okay. So I'm going to speak to you today on the 12 rules of money that will make you rich. 12 rules of money. Now, it's important because money does not just occur, it follows certain rules. And if you break those rules, the rules will break you. All right? And so a lot of people are breaking the money rules blindly, and the consequences are being seen in their own life and in their own financial statement or financial flow. So I want us to take, to listen very well on these ones, all right? So that you can start to succeed. Number 1 rule that I want you to have is when it comes to money, you need to be selfish. You need to be what? Selfish. I always tell people that when you travel, especially by plane, one of the things that they will do on their safety feature is they will say, listen, if cabin pressure falls, mask will fall down, and please, they will tell you in the plane that put the air mask on yourself first and then help your neighbor. They are not stupid. Because you might finish helping your neighbor, then you are the one who is dead. And in the rule of money, you must help yourself first. And I'm saying this knowing very well that we are in Africa. Because in Africa, even if you are struggling, you are supposed to help somebody. But I want to say that sometimes you need to ignore some people and help yourself first. Because if you continue helping people without helping yourself first, you are going to perpetuate, all of you are going to be broke. Are you hearing what I'm saying? So sometimes you need to be a bit selfish and focus on yourself. Tell your neighbor you need to be selfish, or else you're going to continue being broke. All right. If it was in church, I would say, if you want to be El Shaddai, you shall die. Okay? You cannot help everybody. And it must be very clear that you cannot help everybody. So when I'm talking about being selfish, I'm not saying go out and buy yourself clothes. No. I'm not saying go out and upgrade your phone or upgrade your car or whatever. I am saying that you must be selfish to ensure that you invest in yourself or in your business so that you can make more money. You understand what I'm saying? So one of the things that I was discussing with Pastor D, and I was writing as I'm just writing. So I was saying, you know what? One of the things that we would want to do is to help our poor siblings, and we want to buy them some properties and to buy them some. Now the reason why we are able to have that conversation, that we want to help our siblings that are struggling, I think at this age we want to just prop them up so that at least it will be decent. You understand what I'm saying? All right? So we are having that discussion very well. Why? Because we now have got capacity to do so. So if you don't help, if you're not selfish, you are going to help people and you're going to continue to be poor. And when you are poor, the people will even hate you more because they'll be saying that you have not really helped them. So I want you to be selfish. Rule number one. Rule number one is what? Say to your neighbor, rule number one is be selfish. Oh yes, you need to be selfish. You need to take care of yourself. You need to grow yourself. So some of you, being selfish, it means you need to stop helping some people. Go and get a course, do something, so that you can increase your earning capacity, so that the people that you need to help, you can help them in a better way. Or else you won't be able to help them. So whatever you are being selfish about to yourself has to increase your income and has to increase value. And I had to do that. Some time ago, I was helping the whole family. And so I then had a meeting. And I had to tell that, no, from this day, from today, I'm going to be selfish. Because I was helping everybody. Everybody was piggybacking from me. And I had to just stop. I stopped. I called everybody. I said, from today, I'm cutting the umbilical cord. I'm on my own. And I moved. And most of you cannot do that. But I'm telling you, if you're not bold to do that, you will not move. In Africa, you will not move. The black tax is so much that it will keep you and everybody else that you are helping poor. And worse still, you will help somebody that will become better than you and ignore you. And not even help you. And you die a bitter person. I will not die a bitter person after I help anybody. You understand what I'm saying? Say, I think Doc is talking to you now. Okay? Number two. I want you to know there's a rule. Number 2 rule is called the 1 month rule. The what? 1 month what? 1 month rule. Now, the 1 month rule says this. If you want to buy something, because most of us, we waste money by buying things all the time. Now, women buy small things almost every day. Men try to buy bigger things, but it has been, studies have shown that both men and women, they all buy stupid things. They just buy different things. Women will be buying pillows and plates. Guys will buying rims and PA or Sony systems. You understand what I'm saying? Big TVs. But you are still buying. So here's the 1 month rule that you must use if you are going to save money. So this rule will help you to save money, because a lot of people will say, I cannot save money. I don't know what to do. I'm always using my money. My money is finishing. So now you are going to use the money rule called the 1 month rule. The 1 month what? Rule. You are going to say, you are not going to buy that thing for the next 30 days, even if you want to buy it. Don't buy that TV. Don't upgrade that car. Don't buy those rims. Don't do anything. for how many days? 30 days. And you then ask yourself after 30 days, do I still want it? Do I still want the Jordan? Do I still want the jacket? Do I still want the shirt? Most of the times, if you use this 1 month rule, 80% of the things that you are buying would disappear. You will not need to buy it anymore. And you will have money. It has been seen that 65% of sales in a supermarket or a tuck shop, they are impulsive. Most people will say, I want to go and buy bread. But my sweets, my chocolates, my chocolate. Why did you buy those other things? Impulsive. And they are actually arranged in the supermarket for you to buy. So the closer you go to pay, you're going to find nice things and decorated. And you are just surrounded, your eyes. So me, I decided that I don't go to the supermarket. I send people and say, go and buy bread. Only. So that I don't do impulsive buying. So because if you send somebody, because if they buy other things, but if it's your money, you're going to be buying. In fact, it was also seen that if you go buying with a card, you spend more than somebody with cash. With cash, you really feel that Mariam Gaguta say. But with card, how much? Just swipe. Just shall we add cheese? Yeah. Oh, shall we add smile? Yeah. Because we know when you are swiping, you think the money is not yours. Yeah? Until you see the statement that you bought nonsense. So money rule number 2, you have to save. And a lot of you are not able to save because you are buying a lot of nonsense. In your wardrobe, oh yes. I'm just telling you some sense here. Now, this shirt costs $100, all right? 100 US dollars, this t-shirt. Now, you can, if I wear this t-shirt 100 times, so which means the value of this, I've used $1 every day. If you buy a t-shirt that is cheap for $10 and you don't wear it, your t-shirt is more expensive than this one because it's not giving you value. Are you hearing what I'm saying? So I want you to start to think on every purchase, whether this purchase is giving you value. Because a lot of you right now, if you're going to your wardrobe, there are things that you have not worn for the past 2 years, past 1 year, and you bought them. And they are still adding and tutoring more on those things that you don't even use. And that's the money that you're supposed to invest in your life. That's the money that you're supposed to invest in your business. So most of you right now, you are broke, yet your wardrobe is full of your money. Are you hearing what I'm saying? All right. So number 1, if you're going to the supermarket, better to send somebody. If you cannot trust yourself to buy what you want, don't go. Send somebody. Or wait in the car. Go to the supermarket and you wait outside. Go and buy 20 palenta. But if you go, you're going to have palenta, 3 zits, and all things and all those kind of things. You know what I'm saying? All right. So, but the rule that I want you to know is before you buy anything, especially, so this rule, I usually say, if you want to buy anything above $100, wait for 30 days. And say, do you really need it? Do you really need it? That's why most of us, we've accumulated a lot of stupid stuff because we're impulsive. So now we are going to control our buying. And this is so critical if you're going to succeed. Because money, even the Bible says money grows wings and it will go. So that's why you will see some bingers in town. They are buying things and they're buying things. Yes, at that time they'll be having money. But because they're buying stupid stuff, it's a matter of time. Binga yakasheka. It's a matter of time. Uno sheka. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Huh? So, because our aim of training you is we want you good. The moment you become rich for sure, and you become rich forever. We don't want you to become rich today, and in 2 years, we are shocked at what we see. And I've been alive for a long time. I am not moved by people that seem to be shaking the city. Because I've seen Mbingas shaking. So my role is I want to be rich for sure, and I use this 1 month rule. 1 month rule. Do I still want it? If I still want it, I buy it. But I've given thought. I've given the power of impulsiveness to go. All right. Number 3. Number what? Number 3. Hang out with the rich. Now, this is so difficult because if I go into your phone, there's no rich person. They're all like you or under you. Huh? Now, this is so key. It's so key. So one day, I was speaking to this rich guy, 53, 50, 54, 56 years. And so while we were talking, I've had to find out, then to attend up. And while we were there, he was telling me, you know what, I've just bought a hotel in Cape Town for 28 million rands. So how did you do it? You understand what I'm saying? So the purpose of hanging around with the rich is not to ask for money. Because that's what you do. If I put a rich person around you, the first thing about, hey, start. I hear what I'm saying? Now, that is the language of the poor. And the rich hate it. Because they think you are coming towards them so that you can just use them. So you being around rich people is for you to learn their wisdom. Is to learn what they are investing in. Is to learn their thinking. Because asking for money, you are asking for fish. But asking their wisdom, you're asking for the rod to fish for yourself. So I always want to be around people that are richer than me. So every week, I make sure that I meet up with somebody richer than me, somewhere, who is doing better than me, somewhere. So the other time, I met with this guy. He had just started a development right here in Tynwald. He just started a development. And so I went. And he was showing me, oh, this is the way you do it. What? So, a few days ago, we were now seeing another land together with this guy and the wife. So I was saying, and so we are now surfacing our plot that we have subdivided into 89 stands and da. Where did I get that idea? From somebody who was already doing it. Somebody who was rich. That's why I don't spend my days with you. That's why I don't call you for lunch. Because what ideas will you tell me? What are you hearing what I'm saying? What are you going to tell me? You understand what I'm saying? So I'm looking for people who give me better ideas, bigger ideas. You understand what I'm saying? Yes. And you will start to discuss things. And it's okay, because when you start to hang around rich people, the first days you will look very small. It's okay. You will know that you are the smallest fish in the room. It's better for you to be a small fish around big fish than for you to think that you are the big fish. But when we look at you, you are still a demba. Are you hearing what I'm saying? You are a small fish. Huh? So some of you think you are big fish. You are a small fish. But your boys will say, hey, plus, hey, no, you are a small fish. So I don't want to go to people. So this is how I organize my relationship. I always interact with people that are below me so that I can inspire them. I then interact with people at the same level of me because we are peers. Then I always have some people that are above me that can take me up. Now, everybody is below you. So what is going to happen is that they are going to take you down. Makambona vana ve meno antanga utamba ne garden boy kuti vampezi raunge tonge garden boy. Makambozona. Aumbona garden boy ratonge mwana wemene. No. It's they pull. Have you seen it? Oh yeah. So, rule number 3. Find some rich people to hang around. Now, the problem with you is you hate rich people. Because you say, oh, vane nyoka, vane vaka bata mshonga, unoziya se iwo sungatambe nawo. Akakudza ndiani? Huh? How do you know? So you believed what some other person said. It's like believing people, years ago people would say, hey, ma automatic aite. Makamba wanzo wanashero. Anaka na mota. Hands ma automatic anonetsa. Unoziziya say haunaka na mota. How can you tell me about automatic? Eh? You understand what I'm saying? Right now there's somebody anaka says, I do that automatic. Yes, yet kwani myself driving cars. So I want to be around people who are doing something. Tell your neighbor, say neighbor, if you continue doing nothing, I will not sit next to you next time. Yes. So know what they are doing, know how they are doing it, know how they organize. So some of the things that I now do is because of the people that I have interacted with. And sometimes people will say, oh, I want to be mentored. And the concept of mentorship in Harare or in Zimbabwe is sometimes I just laugh at it. Because you think you are going to go into class. Okay, now we are mentoring you, mentee. You get what I'm saying? No. The 5-10 minutes that you meet with that person and sit down and walk to him and see the car he's driving. And then he tells you, are you hearing what I'm saying? What a mentor. Because they are changing your mind to a mind of possibilities. So I want to be around people who will say that this is possible. It's still possible to make it. Not you be around the world, hey, my one, hey, my Jacques. You say, my one, Baba, my one. That time get a one. No. I'm not interested with that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm around people. I'm around people that talk of $1 million as if it's $100. It's so million. So are you get what I'm saying? Until you start to get comfortable. Yeah. It's $1 million. Okay. All right. No, are you hearing what I'm saying? No, just like you are going to 1,000, 1,000. Because also don't be better. You get what I'm saying? So you start to get comfortable with certain things, with certain figures, with certain deals. You will never be comfortable with those figures, with certain structuring. So I will tell you one of the things that happened to me when I was with rich people. I was with one guy. What he does, he structures deals. He structures deals. Oh, he does financing. So he will tell you that everything, Chinem Soro, it can be financed. So one day somebody came to me and said, no, I want this deal, but I don't want you to. Then I said, listen, I can give you the money. You pay me back my money. I remain with this level of shares after you have. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Okay? So, because I gave you my money and you achieved what you want, I will still make you still have your money and have your shares, have your control, but you give me this and you've given me my money with interest on top. Where did I learn that? It's not in the medicine books or preaching books. It's not taught in Bible school. You understand what I'm saying? Where did I learn that? I saw it being done when I was around rich people, that they can structure a deal. You get what and I'm comfortable with being a minority shareholder. I'm comfortable. Anybody, black people, they don't want to be small. They will rather own 100% of a rate. But if you look at big people, they'll say, I've got 20%, but this company is worth 10 million. You've got 100%, and your company is worth $50. And then you'll be having a card which is written CEO. Are you hearing what I'm saying? CEO of what? What are you CEOing? You understand what I'm saying? So you have to change your mindset. You have to be comfortable. But how do you become comfortable? Because you see it when you interact with rich people, how they organize their money, how they think, how they organize their financing. That's why I love to be rich people. When you are rich, please call me. Yeah, we'll then go. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The other thing that I want to say is the rule called the 10-10 rule. These guys removed my numbering, but now I just zero number 5 or number what? But there are 12 I wanted to. It's number what? Number 4. Okay. The 10-10 rule. The 10-10 rule is a decision matrix rule. Because some of you sweat the small things. You sweat the what? The small things. And you are bogged down by things that are useless. You waste your energy, you waste your money, you waste your time on things that do not matter. So the 10-10 rule says, in any matter that is important to your finances, in any matter that is important to your relationship or to your energy, because you make money by converting your energy into money. Are you hearing what I'm saying? So anything that takes away your energy, you must apply the 10-10 rule. You must apply the what? Okay, so the 10-10 rule says this. It looks at on everything and says, will this thing matter to me in the next 10 days, 10 months, 10 years? If what you are sweating and using and shouting and ukubuda papu will not matter in 10 days, it's a waste of time. Are you getting what I'm saying? Okay, let me give you an example. So if I say to someone here and say, hey, TK, go and get me Coke. Then he comes with Fanta. He has given me something that I don't want. Okay? And now I can feel and say, this is what I don't want. Those are I get what I'm saying. Huh? Okay, I'm sounding like you, isn't it? All right? But listen, it's still a fizzy drink. It's just a different color. The number of sugars that are in there are still the same. So why sweat the things that do not really matter? If you take a Coke today and you take a Fanta today, in 10 days, will it really matter? Will it matter? But you are losing relationships. You are losing critical people. You are breaking friendships over things that do not matter. In the rule of money, even if you do something that I don't like, I will evaluate it with the 10-10 rule. That what he has done, will it have a consequence in 10 months? Will it be consequential in 10 years? Are you hearing what I'm saying? If it's not, I let it go. And I maintain my peace. I maintain my energy. I maintain my relationships. That's why some of you have lost some relationships that would have actually elevated you. Because you do not use the 10-10 rule. You reacted in the heat of the moment and said stupid things over things that actually do not matter. Somebody comes late for 5 minutes. Well, what means next time I'll Mangwana, that person is the one who was supposed to give not open the door. But never. 10-10 rule. Are you getting this one? Are you getting this one? Now, this rule can also work to those who are married. You hear a husband. How many people are married here? Lift up your hands. You know how you have sweated over the change of $20 and it's $5. Those are discarded pampa. Moon dosa change yeji. Kanapo marry dosa marry moon. It's $5. Does it really matter in 10 months? $5. Oh, now dosa go change moon. Are you hearing what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, when you should not sweat the small things and break relationship, because money does not focus on the small things. Money focuses on the big things. So the big things that I'm concerned about are things that matter in the next 10 years. So if I put an investment now, if I put this 1,000 into this investment, can I meet this money in 10 years' time? Yakura. That's what I am concerned about. And that's the way you need to think. So if you hear me say, I hear you. All right. Okay. Number 5. Rule number 5 is that things that make you money and keep you with money are boring. Most of you here, you are chasing investment adrenaline. Right now, what comes with gold? So you drop everything that is feeding you, has been feeding you for the past 10 years, and go to gold. Chasing adrenaline. I want you to know that people that make money, wealth is boring. Say wealth is boring. Now, so a lot of people, they get bored with the things that actually make money and chase fallacies. That's why some of you are betting. No, I'm not going to say lift up your hand if you have gone into a bet, but I can see you. I can see you have gone for betting. And you are chasing the adrenaline. So I want you to know that wealth and money is boring. Wealth and money will follow things that are done routinely, consistently. Are you hearing what I'm saying? You build your brand consistently, routinely, in a boring way, as if you are not doing anything. Are you hearing what I'm saying? If you want to do fancy things and chase, I am telling you, you are chasing adrenaline. I like to do boring things. But those boring things make me money consistently and for a long time. I've got a business that started making that I opened in 2006. It's still running now. A few days ago, we were painting it. We're putting new flow, putting new systems. We're changing it, modernizing it. Boring, but consistent. If it was somebody, I'm now tired of this. I'm now tired of curtains. I want to do something. I want something more challenging. Listen, anyway, this thing is bringing you money. And you're looking for something more challenging. And you want to start from zero with no customer, no nothing. Are you hearing what I'm saying? I always say that if you've got something that is already making you money, don't kill it to chase adrenaline. And a lot of you have killed your businesses that you started that were actually making money because you got bored by them. But I want you to know, rule number 5, that wealth is built by things that are boring. And you keep money by doing things that are boring. Say to your neighbor, get bored. Huh? Yeah. Yes. So a lot of you, I know. So I'm actually saying this because a lot of you right now, you are planning to change a business. You're about to change and throw everything and leave everything. But that thing is... So, boring things grow your wealth. Stop chasing things that just bring you adrenaline. Because chasing adrenaline is stupidity. And more so as you start to get older, 45, 50, you need to stop chasing adrenaline and secure yourself. Because if you make a mistake, you don't have time to recover. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you are 20, if you get broke, you can restart. And people will not know that you got broke. But if you are 50, you know you've got kids, you know what your kids, recovery, there are certain things that you don't recover from. So we don't want you to recover from anything. So at some point, make your business boring by routine, by consistency, and by doing things that are giving you money. Say, I hear. All right. Rule number 6 or rule number 7. Budget still works. Budgets still work. Now, a budget works when you stick to it. Now, I have got a lot of people who are looking at me right now. You have written a budget, you don't stick to it. Now, a budget that is written and not followed is the equivalent to a person without a budget. And I always say, countries need to have budgets, but African countries don't have budgets. They write the budgets, they don't stick to it. That's why they're in trouble. Companies have got budgets. A family must have a budget. An individual, you must have a budget. But most of you, you are running your finances as you go. You've got no idea. You've got no idea what's happening. When your money will go, when your money will come. You run with no budget. That's dangerous. So I'm going to give you a simple framework of a budget. If you are earning $100, you use $60 for your rent, your food, and everything. 10%, $10 goes to your tithe and offerings. 10% goes to your savings. 20% goes to your investments in the future. If you are not saving anything, you are living above your means. Some may say the means is too small. It doesn't matter. It means that you have pitched yourself above your means. That's what I'm saying. No, ndama standard. Maria kwa isati kwanza kuta standard. What is going to make you have that standard is the investments 20% you. But if that money is not remaining, you are in trouble. So when you see me like this, for years, you can ask my wife, for years, I invest, I save money every month for years. More than 10 years, I save money every month. I still do it now. I do it all the time. I save money. I save money. And I save money because I've got a budget. You can't save money because you don't have a budget. Now, the ability to save money has got nothing to do with the amount. It's a principle. It's a principle. Now, some of you are saying, oh, Madam Waisukwana, you got an increment and still cannot save. Your money increased by $100, by $200, and still could not save. What you did, you went and increased your essentials. Of no, ka TV, ka 30-inch, akaite, ndakuda madziro. Ndakuda TV, ekuti kana riri bora nenchiti. Raka kikwarat. Not unwango daisos, says Vitori Puchusona. You're in full view. No, are you hearing what I'm saying? Am I talking to somebody? No, yeah. So I am saying, listen, you need to say, all my things must fit into this. There are times when I'm really an aggressive investor because the honest truth is, even 20% investment sometimes can be too slow for you to really to rise. A level of investment and saving that I would really prefer is 40%. 40% of what you earn goes to invest in your future. If you do that for 7-10 years, I call those the 10 years of sacrifice. You don't want to sacrifice. My name is called sacrifice, so I can sacrifice. As my name is, so am I. I can sacrifice. Ask my wife, she can tell you, I can sacrifice. I can sacrifice anything. Kana zvanetsa, change your name to sacrifice so that you can change. Eh? Am I talking to somebody? So you need to serve. Because without any savings, you can never be rich. Some of you are saying, oh, I'm waiting for somebody to come. I'm waiting. No. Even if that somebody comes and he gives you money, gives you a start, and you spend all the money, you won't rise. You won't rise. You have to be saving. I save. At this age, I save. And I'm wanting to save even more. So the budget still is necessary. Tell your neighbor, a budget is still necessary. And you cannot become rich and wealthy without a budget. Is that clear? You need a what? A budget. And you stick to it. You stick to it. You stick to it. Now, you struggle to budget because your parents never budgeted. You struggle to budget because none of your friends budget. That's why antambara nas by mangwana just to marry enda kupi. What is a budget? A budget is done before the money arrives. Wakona munhu ane mari muhomwe enovati now ndada kugara pasi ndi budget haibudgeteki. A budget is always done before the money arrives. That's the rule of the budget. A budget is done before the money what? Arrives. So that when it arrives, you have already allocated and given every dollar an assignment. And in every assignment, there is a saving and an investment. In fact, if you reach the book known as The Richest Man from Babylon, it says, pay yourself first. Rule number 1. Pay yourself first. And it says you must take 10% of whatever you earn and put it away. And it's not for anyone. It's not to solve anybody's emergencies. Those emergencies that I talked about in my video 3 days ago. You saw that. Who saw that video on emergencies? All right. Yeah. If you haven't seen it, who didn't see the video on emergencies? Go and look for it. Huh? Okay. Go and look for it and listen. So you put away. So I have been following. Now, so that money that you start to save, it starts to get bigger. It starts to get bigger. Really big. Really big. So how I save is I save through land and start buying land. I save as cash, I buy land, I save as investments. So I make sure that every month something is being saved. Say I hear. All right. Transform your income. Now, most of you, your income is what we call aggressive income. It's what I call what? Aggressive income. Aggressive income is income that depends on you working. If you are sick, your income is also sick. You are not earning anything. If you go on holiday, your income also is on holiday. How many people are like that right now? That if you go on holiday, no money comes. If you don't come into time, no money comes. Lift up your hand. I want you to please lift up your hand. Okay? Don't go like this. Just lift up your hand. All right. That amount, that type of income is called aggressive income. Now, aggressive income is what you start with. So it's not a problem. But it's not what you should continue with for the rest of your life. Everybody, including myself, I started with aggressive income, but I transformed my income from aggressive to passive. And I did that by investing into businesses that start to run, or systems that start to run by themselves without me being there. Are you hearing what I'm saying? So, in the next 10 years, how many years? 10 years. 50% of your income must come from your businesses. If all your money is coming from you, my friend, you are appetite. Because you can be making a lot of money now. But one incident, you are like a footballer, a career limiting injury. You can still see, but you cannot play. You are gone. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Yeah. So I want you so the reason why we are saving, the reason why we are budgeting, the reason why we are investing is to quickly transform our aggressive income into passive income. And you can put passive income into investments that will start to give you money without your direct input every day. Now, a lot of people will say, oh, there's nothing like pure passive income. True, because you still have to do something. Even if it's rent, you still have to go and see, still have to collect it. There's some level, but the level of working that you need to do to collect rent is different from you working for 500. Is that true? That's why we call it what? Passive. It does not need you to be created. So now, for me, over 70% of my income is now passive. That's why I can afford to go to America and come back. The only thing that will stop when I'm away is the money that comes from my surgery, which is my aggressive part. The rest is passive. So I now invest in things that I don't. In fact, my investment philosophy is I don't want to work in it. I started to make sure that I'm not working in it. Everything that you are starting depends on you. Even if you've got 3 things, it depends on you. You are missing the rule of transforming your income. Yes, I still do aggressive. I started with aggressive, but I started to transform it over time. And that must be your vision. So your vision is not to have 20 kids. Your vision is to transform your income from aggressive to passive. Or else you are going to have to die working. And when you retire, right now you look young, you've got strength. But you are getting old, though. A few years ago, I was like you. I was running like you. I had energy like you. And it's Mauri Chimtare. Are you hearing what I'm saying? But if you don't have, if you have not transformed your income into passive, you know what Chimdara chaka broke. In internet Chimdara chinechi, it's the bag. Huh? Each all. Huh? Huh? All right. So I've got very clear. So by the time I reach 60, which is in the next 11 years, I want all my income to be passive. 100%. 100%. Now, most of you, when I talk like this, especially if you are 28, if you are 35, you think 40 or 50 is far. My friend, 10 years flies. When I started Wisdom City Church, I was 35 years. I said I was young. I'm turning 50 next year. And I'm saying, where did this time go? That's what you're also going to do. So right now, when you are young, run like a mad person. It's better for you to have passive income at 45, at 40. But I'm saying, give yourself 10 years. How many years? 10 years. And you achieve that by investing. If you do not save and you do not invest, you will always depend on aggressive income. And the day you are chucked away from that work, the day you cannot go and work, your family starves. My family cannot starve if I stop going to work. It can't. And I've got multiple streams of passive income. So if one stream dries, my family will not starve. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Transform your income into... Is that clear? Increase your profits. Increase your profits. Say to your neighbor, increase your profits. Say you are earning too little profit. So you know what? Just say, I always tell people that you increase your profits. If you don't change anything, you increase your profits by increasing price. Or you increase your profits by increasing the units sold to the same number of people. That's why when you go per chicken in, when you say, I want chips, chicken and chips, shall we add slice here? Yeah, cheese. Shall we add? And those are you hearing what I'm saying? So they'll be adding. so that they can increase the units that you sell. Should I add salad? Should I add buns? Should I add what? But are you hearing what I'm saying? When they do that, it has been seen that those things that they sell you after the real meal is where the profit is. Or you increase the number of customers. I use both. I've just used both right now. Two months ago, I just increased my co-payments from $50 to $100. Kwanga kusina co-payment, I got $50. Kwanga kusina, I just increased them. I just increased. My staff have said, amen. The people are still coming and they are paying. So what actually happened is, in 2 months, the past 2 months, my income has just increased. Same number of patients, doubled my income by increasing price. People always say, oh, can I watch you deal on anyone? Look, you do what works, but increase the net dollar, right? Increase the net 50 cents. That 50 cents times the number, it's an extra $100. It will change, and you put it into your savings. You understand? Or you can increase the number which are being sold or the number of customers by marketing, being aggressive, and all those kind of things. And most of us, we are not aggressive. We tire too easily. You post 2 flyers and you say, they are not working. Nobody is coming. So I used to do a magazine, Ryan's Celebrate, some years ago. And in the magazine world, for a magazine kuti rinzi raita rinofana kuita 9 months richibuda before people trust it. So people are not going to buy from you because wabuditsa flyer kawan. In fact, you can go and Google this kune nonzi 7411 model that people will buy from you when they have seen your advert 11 different times, not in one day. 11 different times on 4 different platforms, and they have consumed your content for 7 hours. Now tell your neighbor, now I see why to my post to go to say. Are you getting it? 7 hours, people seeing your content on 4 different platforms 11 times. That's when they say, let's go there. Not good Vangona flyer. So your flyer that you post once is forgotten tomorrow. Even you will forget your own flyer. You understand what I'm saying? Did you get that? It's called the what? The 7-4-11 model of marketing. And most of you are far behind. You don't even have 11 flyers or 11 content. You are on only one platform, on WhatsApp or on Facebook. And so people cannot identify with you. That's why they cannot buy from you. All right? So people must see you everywhere. Fire underperformers. And some of us, we've got relatives that are underperforming. Mwana wa seguru, mwana wa tete. But that mwana wa tete is keeping you poor. Fire, kick there behind. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Yeah. If I employ you and you do not pull your weight, you become my enemy. Because you're making me broke. So most of you start doing work for the people that you hired and covering for them. So why are you paying the guy? You understand what I'm saying? For me, if I pay you, I cannot do your work for you. If you volunteer, maybe we can talk. But if I'm paying you, no. I'm not doing your work for you. Or else I would rather pay myself that money and do the work. So please, do not keep this type of people. Don't keep people in your business that lie, that cheat, and that have stolen. And you still have that person. And as I say, that's none of your business. If somebody steals, kick their behind. Don't keep people that are making you broke for the same. Tell Tedo I kicked their behind. But they're going to sungisa. But I will fire you in the name of Jesus. So I fire people in the name of Jesus. Don't be funny. This is work. And my kids' school fees is depending on it. And there you are, you're joking. Because you are my relative or you are whosoever. If I catch you, kick you. I kick you out. Say, I hear. And most of you are not bold. That's why we got I discovered a long time ago. My boy, don't want you to run your business well. But can our broker, why not my boy? That's why I say a broker. But and the brokers are muchi, my boy. Are we that chi boy? So me, I will not tolerate. I'll fire you. I'll fire you. I can even say, pick your things, go now. Hey, and down and report that also one nakano report that also Pedrana Coco. And that to Pedrana. Now, Panagambo, funny reporter, go out. And then when I used to go Gavaga Milta Vesa, where one garage reporter. You can't threaten me with that. Go. But if you're stealing, you're lying, you're not coming to work on time, and you expect me to keep you, you're out of your mind. And most of you are not serious. You are keeping people that are liabilities. They're keeping you broke. Don't be a bank. Don't be a bank. Don't be a bank means that most of you, when you're selling things, people are not just badara. At that moment, you have just sponsored them. You have been a bank. A bank gives money in advance. They know Ramjan. Sometimes you are too desperate for a sale. When what you was on Badar, you are a bank. You are better off with your own goods. This is now Kutengwa than Kutengwa. They know that who knows Kuterawan, my boy? It's no net. Oh yeah. And after all, do I want to force I will? Padagamonswaro. Eh. They told her to talk about Sira. Now I'll turn the press. So I've now realized that, listen, I would rather have not squared outside. Don't be a bank. Get payment. If the person wants the thing as namari, at least in Gaba, there are 50%, you reduce. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Gasho a commitment fee. Can I snap commitment fee? Guy and Dage. Because some people will say, oh, to know go nine does but the red who knows there's on Dona Marijuana? Why now? Better out and namari say, oh, don't go discount than zero. No. And most of you are too desperate. You know what you end that thing is? Yet to know poor money. A sale is closed when the money is paid. So that's why most of your business ran broke, because you had money in the air, but no money in your hand. And the life of a business is in cash flow. You need cash. In any business, I was just telling my wife, Anchada business would you sign a form, those who claim and those Anchada that would have seen Sechi. She won't put Mariam who says I don't get to fuel. Could you hang up, hey, Urpa garage, Paridan, hey, Zugupadar, Madim Bundis, and those who ends better. Ibabano. Betandi Gareneji, nephew or young. That's what you must do to your own things. But you are too desperate. And people take advantage of you. So don't be tell your neighbor, don't be a bank. Don't be a bank. All right. Last thing is, don't avoid complex models. Some of you, your business, we don't even know what you are really doing. Saka business langu tora mazitke ndozo nonitengesa ku gold ndozotenga ndozo yane mango ndo yandozo spina ndo inozita rent. It's too complicated. Business that makes sense is simple. So simple will sell, simple will scale, and simple will make profits. If you cannot explain what you do in your business in under 1 minute, your business is too complex. What do? You must be able to just say, no. Saka mdhara tukenda ku Chrome. Na masaga tozo pama China. Kuma China kuya tozo tora zvacho zinge zvasara. Izvozvo ndoza tutora tozenza huku kana dzadya madoro aya ozopinda mu fish tozo the fish says that those that knows I got in a business and I a business. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Simple things sell, simple things make profit, simple things scale. Don't complicate your life. Business is very simple. The chicken in, wanongotora huku, vekata, deep fryer, wait. Simple. There's nothing complicated. Simple. Vero rami wanotora chiba go guy, go pick. So better. Apana so hey tazo mix and sugar. Now tazo bigger, tazo you would not get no, it's for how many years? Simple. What do you do? Then Tanzania, those Uya, those Dyson, hey, it's too complicated. Business must be simple. Simple sales, simple scales, and simple makes profits. Did you get something today? Did you get something today? All right. So I'm looking for simple things. I don't want complicated, I want simple things. Dear the good wakaudza mwana ari grade 7 can understand. And ongana kutochimanya. Simple. Questions? This is 9 past. We'll finish here at 20:30 for 20 minutes. Please, questions. Tell us your name, what you do, straight to your questions so that we can have as many questions as possible. We'll start here.
Yes, good evening, Doc. My name is Shelton. I do chemical supplies. So our company is called DK Fine Chem. So I had a question actually when there was a slide that you're talking about, don't be a bank, right? But for example, our business model, we are B2B. So for example, we supply chemicals to companies that give electro cells and they are given 3 months to pay or something like that, right? So we're having just an issue with my girlfriend that because at times you give those companies and they say, so how then do you give us a solution? Because I haven't had issues with them paying. They actually pay, but Pamupachu are going to delay 2-3 days, but and you know where their offices are and all that. So to her now, for her to understand, it's like, you risk financial future, not going to be just in a nutshell.
Okay. So I like your girlfriend. She's very clever. She's actually right. Because the thing is, you are depending on history. What if something happens to that person? So so here are the things, 3 things that I would probably say. Number 1, when you've got a business that is paid after 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, they are there. You must make sure that you don't have one customer so that you spread your risk. That's number 1. Number 2, you are better off if you look at the big, look for other people that are more cash, that they've got a smaller payment cycle, 1 week or 2 weeks or something like that. Then you've got these ones. So these ones will be your big business. You understand what I'm saying? So for example, us even in the medical field, we've got medical aids. They pay 30 days, 60 days. We still sign the forms. But what keeps the business running is the cash. So we structure our business on the cash. When the big guys pay, that becomes our profit to do big things. You understand what I'm saying? So, but if they are the only ones you are relying on, you are playing in dangerous ground. And surely for you, one of these days you'll be broke. All right? I'm sure that answers you. Next question. All right.
Good evening, Doc. Thank
Good
you
evening.
so much for the opportunity. My name is Rachel Fateshe Shoko. I'm an architectural designer.
Yes.
So on point number 3, you said hang out with the rich. I wanted to ask,
Know how to what?
hang out with the rich.
Yes, yes, yes.
So I want to ask, how do I get into their circle without seeming weird? And also, how do you get quality clients? For a person who provides services like me, I design. How do I get quality clients? So
All right. Okay. So I always tell people that when you want to talk to the people that are rich, number one, you have to go where they are. Huh? So that you increase your chances of bumping into them. All right? So these are like golf clubs, gyms, my gym church, not an simple the Zagaiswa cement. I hear what I'm saying. You guys, you know what I'm talking about. You know, gym cement. Are you getting what I'm saying? There are places where they go. All right? And sometimes you need to go, especially when you talk Kurema conferences. You get what I'm saying? So you go to those conferences. That's where you will meet those people. You get what I'm saying? And network. One of the things that I always tell to people, which people don't do, is to do, the Rotary Club. Who knows about the Rotary Club? The Rotary Club, just the old, just behind the old US Embassy. The day I went there, the kind of people that I saw there, I saw accountants, managers, I would rather go there if you than to be with some of you. You understand what I'm saying? So there are places, and the rich want people that volunteer. Okay? Volunteer things and St. Giles. She said, no, I want to join St. Giles and just help out. You are going to meet a lot of people, my managers, my embassies, my chakudi. You're going to meet, but you're not going to meet them where you are. That's why you're not meeting them, because you are staying in your comfort zone. Nema face. Mujitaura slang you, blanco, or whatever, I mean, whatever you guys are saying these days. You understand what I'm saying? So you go to where the rich people are. And when you are there, you don't ask for money, you give them value. So you go, oh, my name is Sixer, I'm an architect. If you want oh no, I'm doing it. No, I will do it for free. Let me come to your house. Okay? If you don't have a car, Chaga, Munu, Wako, I night. But this is my partner here in drive. Are you hearing what I'm saying? I was going to in drive in the partner. You use the right language. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Okay. Then you get there, you give them value. When you give somebody rich value, what they will do, you have sown into their lives, and so now they owe you. And what they want to do, they will introduce you to their world. And you are now not drawing tumba. If it is $200 per plan, wakupu plan you're going to think it's 17,000, 16,000, and watopinda level. But you have to give value to someone who is rich, so that they can be comfortable to open the doors into their world. So I will not open my doors to your world. This is under tester what you do, because I don't want to embarrass myself. So I have to know, I have to be confident, this thing is authentic and you know what you do. So show me the proof. But you remain poor like that. Are you hearing what I'm saying? In India, there are people, there are rich people who come to me and say, oh, ndida kubatsirwa mwana wangu arwara. Ndati uyai. Imari ndati no imi mani ngambokubhadharisa. Hey, iwe. Oh, then I thought, no, I have to pay something. Hacha batara Maria, I say, yeah, I don't see why a fifth. No. Anungakubhadhara. Anungobudisa vangubudisa kana chibandru. Uvangoti, how right? Chingotora yese. Anungabhadhara more. So the rich people, they want to actually help you. But avaduktor advantage. And so if you approach the rich, don't approach with gato badar, $2. Muti, no. You know what? I really honor you. You are an inspiration. Also, pump them up. Huh? No, you are really an inspiration. And for that, for the person who you are, I'm giving you this for free. You won't forget you. Because everybody is taking from them. And for the first time, I want somebody who is giving to them. That's how you get with the rich. I'm telling you, this piece of information will open doors for you. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Don't open desperate. Don't become desperate and ask for money for the first time. No. Okay, no. All right. Do something for somebody who's rich. They'll open doors for you. And that's how you get into that question.
But thank you, Doc. I certainly wanted to say it before you. All right, so it's unfortunate. My question has just been asked. So I'll personalize the question. You and your cycle, where can you mix and mingle with you? And then it's now it's for you, not marriage, but you. Thank you.
2 weeks ago, 2 months ago, I was in the States and I fly business class, so we can meet in the business lounge. No, all right, okay, all right. Well, it's true what I've just said. But what I say is, you must locate a person that you want to meet and strategize how to meet them. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. You must say, good, who is the rich person I want to meet? And so what you do, you study them. Go on their profile. Go on their LinkedIn page. Study what do they do? What are they posting? You get what I'm saying? So you can literally study a person. We call it profiling. So you profile the person. What do they like? Where do they go? Where they travel? And where are the places? You understand what I'm saying? Yes. And once you do that, you then approach. You can even go to the office of or what? I've got this, but what are you hearing them say? Or you go to a conference that they are, a network where they are speaking, and all those kind of things. That's where you meet. Most of the people here met me here. You understand what I'm saying? They did not meet me because where we stay, we go in opposite directions. You get what I'm saying? So you can't meet me. You understand what I'm saying? But you meet me where I go, in the things that I value. And when you come, you then speak sense. Because in 1 minute, I will decide whether I will give you my next minute. You understand what I'm saying? So I need to know that you are speaking sense and that you are worth the audience and the time. Because I don't like time wasters. So if somebody comes to me and says, listen, Doc, I have bought all your books. Now I'm talking. No. So what did you learn? I'm proving good. I didn't get it. I got in the books. Then I'm okay, young man. I'm gonna give you my card. Speak to Julie. Book. Come and see me. That's how you get access. But one good. Hey, who are you? For what? What have you done? You understand what I'm saying? Okay. So when I met my mentor, Bishop Tudor Bismarck, I said, Bishop, I've been following you for the past 5 years. I've read all your books. I like this one the most. I've listened to your sermons. I've got this one that I bought. It has got 250 sermons. And I listened to them more than 5 times. I got his attention. But this guy is serious. Are you serious? How many of my videos have you watched? There are hundreds of them. You have only watched one. And you say, I should mentor you. You are crazy. Go and watch those videos first. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, you must prove. So that's what I do. So I now interact with rich people. I call them and they answer me. Even if I call them, they call me back. You get what I'm saying? But if I call any rich person, they will answer. Mukoma, pastor, you get what I'm saying? Because we added value to them. The first thing that I want you to know is add value to somebody who is rich to gain their heart. That's why the Bible says a gift makes room for them. A room for you. We think that it's a gift, no. It's a gift, like a literal gift. So when you go there, carry something. No, I just brought you something. Chocolates. Oh, I hope you like chocolates. They are $10. But it's the thought. That's why when your grandkumbas want to reach, you carry flowers and you give the wife or something like that. You get what I'm saying? You don't just go. You carry something. I know you are not my level, but the fact that you carried something, it makes me comfortable to speak to you. But most of you, une poverty mentality, you don't carry anything. We've had that grocery. I hear them say, all right, 2 last questions, then we leave. All right. Okay, this gets a question from wait. All right. Please stand.
Good evening.
Good evening.
So you mentioned separating part of your income towards savings and another towards investment.
Yes.
So my question is, what is the difference between the two in the sense that maybe I'm saving towards an investment? Does it count for both savings and investment, or it's just investment, or it's just savings?
All right. So, thank you for that question. I think it's a very brilliant question. So remember, the first thing that you do is the ability to save. Now, Zimbabweans, especially women, can save, but they save to consume. After they've saved, they go and buy chicken and whatever. By New Year, everything is in the sewage. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Everything that they've saved the whole year is gone. To me, that's just nonsense. Okay? So what we are saying is, you must be able to save. And when we are talking about the rules of money, you first save for an emergency fund, which is between 3 to 6 months. Those who have been coming, they understand this and know this. 3 months of your monthly expenses. So you save it. Once you save that and it's there, it gives you what I call the peace of mind for your mind to start working. Because when you are desperate, your mind cannot think beyond survival. So most of you are trying to think big businesses. You can't, because you are not yet able to survive. But once you give your mind peace of mind, having saved enough money that if anything happens wrong, something goes wrong, I'm still safe for the next 6 months or 3 months, it gives your mind to start to think. So you now start to save to invest, or you start investing slowly into those things. So some of the things that I do, for example, is I can go and start to buy a stand. It's a way of saving. So that's saving. So I'll be paying 500 or 1,000. The stand that we are buying now, we are paying about 3,400, 3,200 every month. So it's forced saving. 3,000 is going to that. We are finishing it in February, and we were now thinking, where else? What should we do with that money? Because it's part of our savings, but we save in this. So I then put into another thing that I start paying like that. You understand what I'm saying? But so you save for cash, then you start to save into investment. Or you start to save to invest. If you are under 30, invest in yourself, in the ability to earn more by increasing your skills. I also want you to see, if you look with AI coming, a lot of jobs will be out. Marketing, all those things will be done by AI. But we are being told that are now the new gold. So if you are 25 and you've got a marketing thing, go and become a plumber, an electrician, a tiler, something that AI will not be able to do. Those jobs are now becoming fix some aircon and all those kind of things. Those are the jobs that you need to be doing. So I would rather go and do that course right now, so that I am now able to earn money. So when I'm called out, I can say, I can come and fix your chagudi, it's $500. You understand what I'm saying? So you invest. So investment, you can also invest in yourself first. When you've invested in myself, like me, I've got 5 degrees. I've invested in myself so much. But I still invest myself by going to conferences and things like that. You understand what I'm saying? But now I invest into businesses that I am building. This year alone, I think I've invested into 4 or 5 businesses. Real money, real money. The minimum I invested was about 50,000 in each business. And the businesses will start to give me more money. You understand what I'm saying? So I am a serious investor. Serious investor. I hope I answered your question. Last question from somewhere from here. Let's go at the back.
Oh, thank you, Doc.
Where are you? Okay. All right. Then we go to the back, the guy with the cap, and we close.
All right, I'll try to be quick. So,
Oh, you have to be quick, my friends.
all right, thank you so much. So my name is Ngwanzashe Zimbwa. I'm a founder of Neuronet AI Solution. I'm also a student, part 3 medical student. So my question is, I'm building an application, an agentic application for medicine. So I've been working for this application for quite some time, but I'm facing challenges in a way because most of the people that I'm trying to interact with, they are saying that this field is quite complex because it requires a lot of regulations, privacy in terms of patient data. So I'm training these AI models so that in the medical field, it can boost the sales and so forth. So my question is, as someone who has the knowledge and the expertise in the medical field and the experience, how can I go forth with this? Should I continue or should I settle my goal for other things? Thank you so much.
All right. First thing, make sure you finish your medical degree. That is a must. You need to finish. Don't fail. Don't have SAPs. Finish. That's number 1. Number 2, the app world has just been changed. The way the apps were being made have changed with AI. You can now create an app by telling AI what you want without even coding, without even knowing code. All right? So you also need to know whether what you are doing, are you the first or you are just a copycat in Africa? Are you hearing what I'm saying? Because there might be somebody else doing it. If you think you are the first, then go and apply for the Potras Innovation Drive. I was one of the adjudicators for a long time in that innovative drive. So I read over 3,000 proposals, apps, and all those kind of things when I was there, when I had the time. So it will be a place to get the funding. Because what you need now is funding. And how those guys make it is because they've got funding. But the funding must serve a genuine problem. And it must be a problem that people want to pay for. Because you can have a problem. Like this fan is making noise. But nobody wants to pay. You get what I'm saying? So you can have problems that people don't want to pay for. So you must know whether people want to pay for that problem or people don't care about that problem. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I would say. So finish your degree and apply and to those Masid, whatever, and rounds, and so that you can actually. I was at a launch a week ago. In fact, exactly a week ago, of somebody who created an app here medicine, and how she then developed it. She applied for a grant, and she was given a grant. So there are grants for that. So look for them, and if it wins, so she actually won a grant in 56 African countries. She was the only one who was given money, and she's in Zimbabwe. So it's possible. And we were launching that app a week ago. So it's still possible, but in Africa, you are not in Silicon Valley. Seller. There are certain things that work in America which do not work in Africa. In Africa, you need to have a different mind, know your terrain, all right? So there isn't much money funding innovation, all right? So for you to survive, you will die with your innovation in Africa. So you make sure that you are surviving. So medicine will make you survive while you can fund into your innovation and get those grants. All right. Last question, and then we go.
Okay, thank you, Doc. My name is Nyasha. Chikutangarizira ndikutendeni mukana wamatipa kuti tidzidze from you. I really appreciate the opportunity.
All right.
I think you touched on a very important subject of gaining access to greatness. So I think how do we maintain and behave in front of greatness? Because a lot of doors can be open to us. You can have access to great people, but before you know it, you are kicked out of their life. So how do you remain relevant and keep and maintain the access or that relationship?
All right. So look, we call it your gifts can open doors for you, but your character will keep you in the room. And a lot of people, they have not developed the character to keep themselves in the room of greatness. Number one, when you're in the room with greatness, don't be drunk. What? Oh, don't go on. You know, you can't do that. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of people do that and embarrass themselves. All right? So don't get drunk. In fact, when you are in there, don't just be sipping on some minerals. Don't do. Are you going to say? Be in your best behavior. Dress well. Dress well. We didn't say dress expensive, but dress well. Dress for the occasion. We went to a certain dinner with Pastor D. It was a black tie event, and somebody came in shorts. So if they then gave the worst dressed person, the guy won. Are you hearing what I'm saying? And up to now, you know. So learn how to dress. And if you do not know, please go and wakakanzi black tie, pakanzi chagud, pakanzi this, Google, or pin interest, or say, what is it? So that you can learn. All right? And also, dress well. When you're wearing something, ask whether it fits. What is the best tie for gray suit? What is the black and all those? Please be well. Okay? 2, learn the language of the people that you are about to interact with. Because your language determines your wisdom. Everybody is wise when they are quiet. But you reveal the state of your mind when you start talking. So how you talk. So wakatanga utara street lingo yeku J or yeku are you gonna say in front of these people start to wonder what you gonna do. So you must learn the language. If it's a financial thing, learn the language of finance. If it's a building thing, learn the language. You must be able to learn and speak their language. You understand what I'm saying? All right? And also, do not do the most talking. Most people want to say, no, I do this. Listen, people don't care what you do because you are the one that want them. You want their money and want their wisdom. You get what I'm saying? So what you do when you're in the presence of greatness, you don't do most of the talking. You do most of the asking. You ask questions and listen. In fact, be so good that you even take, I have to write this down. I can't forget. No, you get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Even if they're saying nonsense, just write something. You hear what I'm saying? Hello? Write something. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what you do. So ask questions, but ask intelligent questions. So what I normally do is when I'm going to functions like that, or before I was rich, I had to prepare. I would ask questions. Even now when I'm meeting big people, I schedule questions. So you can even start writing questions in your phone and say, if I meet a rich person, what top 5 things would I want to ask them? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So you can say, good. So what's your investment philosophy, especially given who you are and where the world is changing? You get what I'm saying? But we want to say, but I would sometimes say direction go towards know what's your investment philosophy given what you have done, and okay, oh wow. Hey, this is wisdom. This is wisdom. Now, you've got kids. So how did you prepare that? And how? You get what I'm saying? Then what show out to your current? Some of you don't watch news. You are just urungoziani news. Ze pamba zim celeb. Diane ane Ajua about an ass or something, whatever the case might be. You get what I'm saying? That's all you know. But instead of knowing good, what are the current events? So know what you know now. Since gold record breaker, the 4,000, per gram. So how do you see all the other, the commodities playing? And in the long term, in the short term, what would you advise a young man like me? Some of you might go, huh? Gold record 1,000. So that's why when you are a money person, could that buy the Financial Gazette and just read it? Just read. Say the world say, or just listen to CNN financial things. 10 minutes every day, 30 minutes to just get the language. Because it's going to be important when you're before great people. Because when you start to show saying stupid things, you get what I'm saying? So you need to know. So expose yourself to it before the day you need it. Are we clear? I hope you got something today.
Come on, one more time. Stand. Another big round of applause. That is more befitting. You may kindly take your seats for a very short period of time.